Skinny is in, or so they say. But what they're not telling you is that it's just another trend, fleeting like all the others before. Obviously, that's common sense, but we need to stay vigilant about how we perceive the world around us. Understand this, your true value is not dictated by a beauty trend. Your beauty is timeless. Do you really believe a real man, a real person of substance is following a trend like a lost puppy? Absolutely not. That kind of shallow thinking is reserved for the vain and insecure, unless it's a part of your business. And even that is a double-edged sword. And over here, we are secured in who we are. We work out because we love our bodies, not because we're chasing validation. We eat well because we love ourselves, not because we fear a number on a scale. We do not starve ourselves here. We fuel, we nourish, we move with intentions. It's about balance, not deprivation. Side note, keep in mind, I am pro-fasting. I've been practicing intermediate fasting for the past 5 to 6 years, on and off, but mostly on. But that's besides the point. Beauty trends, longevity varies. The thick trend, particularly the slim thick or BBL era, gained massive popularity in the mid-2010s, heavily influenced by celebrities like the Kardashians. But by the late 2010s, I would say early 2020s, the trend started to decline. That's a cycle of about 10 years roughly. But let's be real. If you're Black, you already know that thick has always been in and celebrated. At the same time, it has always been criticized as well. No matter where you fall on the scale, too skinny, too thick, somewhere in between, people will always have something to say. The goal was never to glorify obesity. The movement was never about promoting unhealthy habits. It was about standing firm and saying, no, I might not fit into society's narrow beauty standards or sizing metrics, but I too am a part of society. Therefore, leave me the fuck alone. Let me exist in peace. Let me be me. It's unfortunate that body positivity movement was twisted into something negative, warped by those who shouted the loudest, drowning out the real message. But just because the narrative got messy doesn't mean that the truth isn't still there. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. It's always been a choice and a mindset. Just because society declares skinny is in doesn't mean you have to accept it as your reality. That doesn't mean you have to shrink yourself mentally or physically. That doesn't mean your confidence should ever waver. Yes, we all have highs and lows, ebbs and flows, but the power lies in your choice and how you choose to think about yourself. How do you see you? Do you think you're shit or do you think you're the shit? Listen, bad moments happen. Bad days are inevitable, but what matters is that you pull yourself out the rut and remember exactly who the fuck you are. You are pretty, hot, and thick. Period.